Hello, everyone. This is Alan from MysteryMTG.com. It is 12 at midnight, and I am so tired. We sent the employees home, but I want to sit in the back and I want to have a conversation with you. Okay, as a store owner, as a player, I play every day. I want to have a conversation about the upcoming sets, the pricing, and why it looks like a couple of people are blaming stores when in reality we are making less on these products than we've ever made, even though it looks more expensive and people think we're making money hand over fist. No, let's have a real and honest and transparent conversation. A lot of you guys have been pre-ordering through us at mysterymtg.com. Thank you so much. But let's talk numbers, because I think we're not doing as well as people think we're doing when you're ordering, because we're being so competitive with pricing to try to get ahead of Amazon. So first, I want to talk about March of the Machines. The last video I uploaded maybe 4 or 5 days ago, the day before they released more information about Commander Masters and Lord of the Rings, was about how Magic the Gathering is making a comeback. That is true. I mean, statistically, it's just true. There are more people searching up Magic the Gathering. There are more people looking up the event locator. You can even search it up with Google Trends. And actually, it is spiking currently. There are more people doing it now than they have 3 months ago. Phyrexia 1 did incredibly well for the game, and I think new players are coming back. Older players are coming back. New players are jumping in. And Lord of the Rings, well, let's stick to March of the Machine for now, right? So I ordered quite a bit of the March of the Machine. It's it's a good looking set. There's nothing crazy about it. It's not going to be this explosive, oh my god, this is insane. It looks like it's just going to be a good set to go and draft and go to pre-release, buy a couple of boxes here and there, play with your friends. A lot of the cards look really fun. Jegataxis is making a nice little showcase, and there are some cool things with the collector boxes. I don't see it being this big, massive, explosive event for LGSs and for customers. I think it's just a good set to follow up Phyrexia 1 with. Nothing crazy, nothing bad. It is what it is, and I think it's where it needs to be. I think it's being heavily overshadowed by the next topic, which is Lord of the Rings. Wow. Made the video about Magic the Gathering making a comeback and they're doing the right things. There are a couple of issues. And then I get hit with the fact that we have 3 premium priced products back to back to back to back, and all the secret layers in between and whatever. I was on the phone with distribution when I got news of the pricing, which I don't think I'm allowed to say, but I'll give you ballpark numbers, right? Lord of the Rings, I think because of the licensing fees, is super expensive. The draft is worth more than what any of our customers pay now. Draft at what we MSRP it for. Our cost is higher than that, right? Our cost on the set boosters is insane. So you're essentially talking about minimum 180 for the draft, minimum 190 for the set, etc., etc. The commander decks are more expensive. Whatever. It's supposed to be a Modern Horizons-esque set. It's not a standard legal set. Okay, fine. And then you're throwing Commander Masters at us with our cost in the ballpark of above 300. Okay, meaning we have to sell set booster boxes of Commander Masters for $400 for a set booster box. And we have to sell the collector boxes for all of this product is going to be in the $300 to $500 range. Okay. Now, what's interesting is you do have Amazon setting MSRP for stores now, and Amazon has been pricing some of this product at like maybe 5% above what stores are able to get the product for. I don't get it, right? I don't get it. I don't understand why that should be the case, especially so far away from the set releasing. Now everyone's just whining. It's controversial, and it's just once again it's muddying the water so that, hey, like, the game is doing really well and we're making a comeback, and I think stores are starting to see events populate, and it's not a terrible place to be, right? But then you get this Commander Masters. They must be testing the water or something. They have to be testing the water. Less supply, higher price, insane singles, right? I mean, there has to be a doubling season. There has to be the Ikoria free spells. Whatever you're going to throw in there, make it a CDH player's dream or something like that. And then I guess people are still going to buy the product. More likely, though, I imagine people are either going to buy loose boosters of it, or they're just going to be buying the singles. So stores are just going to crack the product. But from what I've seen in the WPN owners group, a lot of stores are not going to be stocking those products. It's just too much. A lot of stores are not like us. We are Magic exclusive, basically. We have other stuff, D&D and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, but to the smallest extent, we are mostly Magic the Gathering. Mystery MTG is literally the website, so it's MTG focused. But I don't see stores that are not MTG focused ordering a ton of this product, because literally on the phone with distribution, I'm saying we want 12 cases of this. We're getting the normal numbers for product that we expect demand for, and they're quoting me like $60,000 for an initial run with like the minimal order numbers, which is like triple what you would expect. And most stores don't have the credit lines to handle that, plus what they're doing with other games. They might have 5 shipments of this, 2 shipments of this, shipment from Flesh and Blood. Flesh and Blood set is coming out soon too. And we're asking store owners that have been, really screwed for quite a while, to believe in the fact that these products that we're buying for $300 a unit will net, by the way, so there's no bulk discount, will then be able to resell for $400 or $500. But then you have the reality, which is Amazon gets it for less than you do, and they're going to fire sell it, potentially. Potentially. If there is less supply, that will not be the case. And I think that's what Wizards has to do. You have to make a case here to say, we can price this super competitively, and the price is not going to fire dump. Okay? It's not going to be ravaged. It's not going to be you bought it for $300 and now it's selling for $200, because I think stores will literally pull Magic off the shelves. If you make people buy set booster boxes at $300 something a box, and Amazon is selling it for $210, like a Baldur's Gate 2.0, I think we have a massive issue. A massive issue. And this is just going to literally put in the trash all of the goodwill that has happened in the past maybe month or 2 months. I think 2023 has been better for Wizards, but 2022, god-awful. And the beginning of 2023 actually was probably pretty awful too. As a store owner, I can only say to our customers that we are putting the bare minimum profit margin on these products. When you look at our prices, our early bird specials, that is the bare minimum that we can charge to cover the overhead and employees that we pay. The reason I do that is this. I hope that you guys enjoy us enough to buy our other products that might actually give us profit. Stuff like complete bundles and gift bundles, just bundles in general, stuff like that. Or our 3-pack, 9-pack, 6-pack premiums. Buying stuff like that and supporting us, and we just give you better pricing on sealed product. But I can understand other stores that say, we can't do this anymore. This is pricing us out. This is pricing our customers out, etc., etc. And I think Wizards is attempting to say, hey, buy what you can, buy what you want. Don't buy everything. We're just going to release product as fast as we can that is good product, and it's really cool looking product. And I think it would be a home run if pricing wasn't an issue. But pricing is an issue. It absolutely is an issue. And they're saying, just don't buy it if you can't afford it. Okay, well, I just don't think corporate people understand that when you're a collector of a game, if you collect Digimon, right, you're buying this set and you're buying every other set that's coming out, and maybe even all of the supplementary products too. You want it all as a collector. Don't tell me that hey, I'm going to price this at $1,000. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. I'm a collector of the game. I want to buy everything you guys release. So don't make it to where I can't do that, because then I'll just stop collecting, right? I don't think they understand the mindset of collectors. And there are a lot of Magic collectors. They want one of every set. They want one of every card. They want one card in every set, etc., 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 right? So this leads me to the third topic, which is Commander Masters. I don't understand, even though I know they're going to put some insane reprints, and we're all going to look at it and say, well, that makes sense. This is why this is so expensive. It's all the insane reprints. But this is just, it's looking at the secondary market and saying, well, we can charge this much, and let's throw in a doubling season. Let's throw in a Jeweled Lotus. Let's throw in Ikoria free spells. Let's throw in this and that and that. We'll put in some good lands, maybe the allied fetches, whatever, and some serialized cards or something special new. Look, I don't know how stores I don't know how you do it. If you get screwed on Lord of the Rings, which there are a lot of stores who are just not ordering much of it, but the stores that do, if you get screwed there, you won't have money for Commander Masters, right? And they're saying it's supposed to be heavily allocated and the supply is supposed to be low. So we're dealing with the ramifications of releasing such an expensive set. The people are buying it off of Amazon for more than they would buy it from us, by the way. We're charging less than Amazon on almost every single product right now. And people are still buying from Amazon for their lowest price guarantee, which we also do. And I don't think people understand that third-party sellers that sell on Amazon that you buy from, you do not get a lot of those benefits that you get buying directly from Amazon, but you don't know. A lot of people just press buy now. So something to think about, by the way. I just don't get how stores are going to... both of these sets need to be smash hits demand-wise. People need to be buying and pre-ordering them off the shelves at an insane speed. But anyway, Commander Master is just prohibitively expensive, and I think it's a big issue. And I don't know how customers and stores will deal with it. I do think for stores, there is a way forward if customers also work with us, right? What we're doing now is we're saying we'll pre-order the products at a very competitive price. Pre-order from us in advance. Don't pre-order from Amazon. Pre-order from us. You'll get a better price. You'll get your product day of pre-release. You'll get an entire week earlier than Amazon. If you pre-order now, you'll get early bird pricing. And we use the money that we get from pre-orders to buy and sell singles to make up that margin that we're losing. So if we're only making 20% margin, if we're buying and selling singles and making more from that after the fact, then that's fine because we don't have to deliver that product for the next 2 months. Once that time comes, well, we've made a set 26% profit margin off of selling singles. And, we're netting maybe 6% profit after overhead and all that stuff from that, which is so low, but it is what it is. And over time, that works, right? Pre-order, make profit margin from the things that you do with the money made from pre-orders, and then everyone is kind of happy. Customers get the product at cheap prices. The stores are able to use the pre-order money and make more money from that so that they can stay open, and we can host big, massive pre-releases, and everyone's happy. But at the end of the day, I have to tell you guys, it shocks me that everyone now is so pro-Amazon. To finish all of this off, Amazon and all these big retailers that don't have a play space, etc., Card Shop Live, and the fact that TCG Player is selling against the people selling on their marketplace, everything feels stacked against the business owners. We are dealing with product releases that we just can't handle anymore. 16 different variations of this card and this and blah, 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 and rent is going up and the market is falling and people are actually buying more product, but they're not buying it from you. They're buying it from Amazon and Jeff Bozo, okay? I love the game. I do. I don't... It doesn't feel boring to me. I still enjoy playing it every week. Pretty much every day at this point. The community I love seeing the same people. I love talking to them. I love the spur of creativity and energy that Magic gives me, and it makes me feel like I'm not getting dumber as I get older. It feels like I'm actually getting a little bit more intelligent because I'm using my brain more often, and interaction is getting more complex and there are more mechanics. I love the game. I think it still has its place in my heart, and I think it probably still has its place in your heart too. But 3 premium price sets back to back just doesn't make sense for most people. I don't know that many people that can afford a case of March of the Machine collectors, a couple of the draft boxes, a case of, this is what people do in other games, by the way, Bandai and stuff like that. Oh, they buy cases and cases. All of these cases, that's what people buy. They don't buy a single box because a single box is like what, $50, right? $59 or something like that. They buy cases. I don't know of a single person anymore that buys cases of Magic product. It's just doesn't happen anymore unless you're making a lot of money. Okay, I'm the store owner. I don't make very much money. I'm not buying cases anymore. I used to do that when I made way less money. I used to buy cases of Battle Bond, right? it just, if Battlebond had a collector box and a set booster box and a draft box, I probably wouldn't have done it then too. Probably get like one of each or something, right? But when you're talking about $300 boxes, $400 boxes, $500 boxes, $20 set booster packs, $60 collector packs, as a store owner, I can tell you that people, while they do want the singles, will not be paying those prices. Okay? The singles have to be damn good to make the argument that, hey, you should be spending $60 on this one pack, right? You do that for revised packs, and the pool of revised buyers is very small, right? And the value proposition isn't there. Not a lot of people are spending that much money for booster packs. That's what I'm trying to get, right? I think the sets are going to be really good. I think the art looks amazing, and we haven't seen a lot of it, but I know Lord of the Rings is going to be stellar. I know a lot of they're even making the Lord of the Rings starter kits. It's going to be a hot set for new players, for old players, for current players. I think it's going to be really good. It's going to be really good. And licensing fees and stuff, like, it makes sense, but don't back to back it with more premium price sets. Don't throw out more secret layers. Look, I'll take all of this and just stop the secret layers, okay? There are still people. Oh, the light turned off. Hello? There we go. That's funny. There are still secret, I guess my lights buy secret layers. There are still people who buy every single secret layer that is released. Look, guys, buy what you want to buy. If you want to buy a booster box, go buy it. If you want to buy singles, go buy it. My message to Wizards is, look, there has to be some reprieve from this. There has to be a reprieve from the release schedule. And I think they're just testing our price sensitivity. I think you're hitting the cap. It has to be. There's no way. There's no way. And I could be wrong. Oh my God, I hope I'm wrong. Maybe everyone is just deep pockets and we're going to sell out. Sorry. We're going to sell out and it's going to be a massive success. Maybe that's the case. And if that's the case, I'm totally wrong. And hell, go even higher for the next set because everyone's richer than I am, okay? But I just don't see this working. I think that the sets are going to be so amazing that people will still buy singles. And I think you should buy singles. I think that the game is still amazing. I think it's better than it's ever been. And I think it's going to continuously get better. It's not to say that you should stop playing the game. Keep playing the game. Keep coming to the store. Keep supporting your LGS. Because this is a place where a lot of people who don't have another avenue to go to in life, a lot of people who might have a beautiful life but want a little time to de-stress every week, this is where they come. They come and they play and they have fun. And I don't want the cost to be a door that they can't open and for it to be so prohibitive that they walk into our store and they say, dude, no, not for me. Like, are you crazy? $400 for a booster box? Oh, F that. I'm not even in that realm. Like, a lot of people are going to have that. And whether or not they intend on that being the case, they say, well, just don't buy it. Once again, collectors like to buy everything for something they enjoy collecting. And when you start to say that this is $15,000, this is $12,000, this is $10,000, and it's not reserve list, it's just brand new product, a lot of people are not going to be okay with that. So I'm confused. I don't know where all of this goes, but we're going to do our best. We have pre-orders up at mysterymtg.com. Transparency, 20% profit margin on most of that product. We net like maybe 4%, maybe. And we're just going to be attempting to make money off of the single sales that we still do. And I'm still keeping the company up by working outside of the LGS and paying for most of our bills that way. It's about $16,000 a month to run this business. And the product that we're selling isn't supporting that, okay? Whew! What a wild ride 2023 is going to be, but I am glad you are here with me. Thank you for watching this far in the video. A little thank you. 5% off any product on MrStreamTG.com. Elish forever. Elish as in Elish Norn. 4 as in the number 4. And then ever as a discount code. 5% off anything for a limited time. Do that and you'll be pretty happy. I think it'll help your pre-orders quite a bit too. I will see you guys next time. Alan from MysteryMTG.com. Have a good day. Be safe and enjoy Lord of the Rings and Commander Masters.